Do views get much better than this? I don't think so. So good morning. Today I am outside the stunning, my hometown, this stunning town of Panoramic, which you can see up here on the ridge. And I'm starting, rather than in the town, I'm starting obviously outside of, because the property that I'm going to show you today is going to blow your mind. I've got a real treat for you today, and it's literally up on the ridge beyond these houses. It's up on the ridge at the top side here, so the views are mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So I thought I would start here because gives you a good idea of where we're located for this one. Just to give you a few pointers, over in the distance, the hilltop town that you can see over there, that's Civitella Messer Raimondo. And to the right of that is the beautiful town of Faro San Martino. And behind me, so going up the hill this way, you're 7-8 minutes drive, if that, from the beautiful market town of Casoli. It's just incredible around here. Obviously, I chose this area. This is where I live. I come down this road often. I live in a group of houses up here in the mountain. And I've got to say that most of Abruzzo is stunning, but the countryside around here really does take some beating. It's amazing. There's also, you probably can't see it, I don't think you can't quite make it out, but there's a lake here as well, the Lake of Casoli, or Lago di Sant'Angelo as it's known as. And there's a great restaurant on the lake as well. There's a restaurant up in Panoramic itself, and then along this road, I don't know if you can see through the trees down here, is a reddy coloured building. That's an agriturismo. Agriturismos are like, well, they are farms that have been restored into accommodation, and also a restaurant, and there's also a swimming pool there as well that you can use in the summertime. So location, absolutely superb. We're about half an hour away from the coast, believe it or not, from here. And you probably can't make it out on the video, but above this branch here on the tree, if you can make out any masts up there, then that is the ski resort Passo Lanciano. We've also got Penepiedimonte, that's beyond the tree. Beautiful town. And then we're 15 minutes from Guardiagrel, which is also an incredible place. So location-wise, excellent. We have all the services here. We have in the village, we have doctors, we have a chemist. We also have a car that's going to come and knock me over. It's an English person as well. There are lots of expats here. Very, very popular place to buy, and so it should be as well, because it's in an incredible location. You do need transport. But having said that, if you're thinking about moving here with children, the bus will actually stop here to collect your children, take them to Casoli or Lanciano. So you get a bus in the morning that you can use as well as the public, so you can actually jump on there, as well as it's not just a bus for school children, but it only passes once in the morning, one for Casoli, one for Lanciano, and then comes back early afternoon. Further on down this road is the famous Piccola, which is a mini market, bar. They have a bit of everything in there. You can get DIY things, you get things for your garden, you can get petrol, you can get a bit of everything. Very popular in these parts, especially the bar. So the property we're going to see today really is going to blow your mind. Look at these olive trees, aren't they beautiful? Olives just coming along nicely, ready for picking in October time. So the property we're going to see is up this track here. I'm saying track, it is a road, but it does turn into a little bit of a track later, which is why I want to do a video of it, just so you can see what it's like getting up there. And it is quite easy, but it does turn into what we call a white road. So I wanted to do the drive just so you're completely clear on what it's like, but you can get up there in winter time and summertime with no problem whatsoever. But I'm going to do that drive just so you get the gist of the drive up to the house. So are you ready to do that? Let's do that, and then we will get on to see this unbelievable, this mind-blowing, this extremely high on the stunning count property. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's the first time for you. Let's forgive me if you're hearing the air conditioning noises, but it's just past 9 o'clock and it's already 30 degrees, so we'll just have to put up with that, I'm afraid. Okay, now I am going to head up here in second gear because I'm obviously holding the camera at the same time. So as you can see, a few houses here at the bottom, and then this is where now it starts to change to more of a track. I am actually going to have to change my gear. But winter's here. We've been coming here now for 20 odd years, and winters are, well, very rarely you get snow in these parts. When we first started coming, you used to get a fair bit of snow, but now, last year and the year before, I think in total we maybe had 2 days. And if that does happen, obviously you just stay at home. This would be your neighbour's property to the left. Fantastic properties, built by an English couple. So this is the white road I was talking about, but you can see the property ahead, so we're already there. You can actually drop from the top down, but the owner says you can only really do that in a small car. But what a small price to pay for what you are about to see. So that's the track that we've just come up, and the property starts around this point. And as I mentioned before, a small price to pay to arrive at this unbelievable, incredible, beyond stunning property. What do you think of this one? I told you it was going to be something special, didn't I? Didn't I? I told you. And wait while you see inside it. It is incredible. But what a beautiful place. I remember when the English couple bought this, and I was with an agency at the time, and it was a very rundown property. And I remember coming up here and thinking, but somebody has to buy it because of this. Do views get much better than this? I don't think so. I do not think so. And at the bottom of the hill here, the red building, that's the agritourism I was telling you about. So that's where you can eat. That's where you can use the swimming pool in the summertime. And then where the white building is there, around the corner, so a little bit further around from there, is the shop that I was telling you about. It mini market, bar. You can get everything there. Then obviously the beautiful town of Palombarro. Are you speechless? I am. What an amazing place, being restored to a very high standard, and I can't wait to show you around. It's going to be a fairly long video because it's a good sized property. But we will start up here and we will work our way down, and you'll see the quirky layout because we have bedrooms at the top, we have bedrooms in the middle if I remember rightly, or the main suite in the middle, and then living area downstairs onto an unbelievable terrace. Just stick around for this one, folks, because you are going to be absolutely blown away. And then I will explain about this as well, the garage, which they haven't worked on. They've only done sort of little bits. That's more development should you need it. Okay, folks, are we ready to have a look around? Are you sitting comfortable? Do you have a glass of something in your hand, or maybe a cappuccino? Whatever it is, sit back, relax, and enjoy this unbelievable place. I was going to start at the top, as mentioned, but I'm not going to now. I'm going to start from the bottom, because that's the natural way to do it. And I've just had another walkthrough with the owners just to refresh my memory. So that's what we're going to do. I just can't, honestly, this place really gets me going. So let's head down these very comfortable steps. Look at all these beautiful garden areas as well. Fantastic. You have to stick around for this video because there is so much to see. I just love all these little design things that's been put in by the current owners. There's lots of these little quirky things as we go around this place. And they were telling me that this flower bed they haven't done, and even though it seems as though it's going dry, it's because they're going to collect all the seeds from this to then plant in other places as well. But as we go down, you can see the flower beds have all been beautifully maintained, and look at some of the original stone on this as well. We've got some real surprise areas in here. The whole place is just going to blow you away. So we're going to walk through. I'll show you the outside areas first, and then we're going to walk through bottom to top, and hopefully it will all be make sense. Beautiful garden areas. Love all this stone as well that they've got from the land, and then just look at these views. Does it get any better than this, folks? And there is so much outside space here. You've got so many terraces to choose from, it's unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. Very, very hot today. So the sacrifices that I do for you guys, that I make. Do you want to have a little sneaky look around here? That's enough. Just wait. Let me show you some of the other outside areas first. What an amazing place. In case you're wondering as well, we're facing south. South, I would say, is roughly in that direction. So these areas here, this is what they use as their orto, their allotment, behind here, and also in this area here. And the land with this, I'll show you once we get upstairs, but you get all of this field as well, and about 70 olive trees. How amazing is that? I'm just thinking now you could lay one of those long plastic things out and just put some water and soap and just slide away all day. Slide down the hill. Maybe not, is that just me? Anyway. Incredible piece of land, and they actually, I'll explain about the land later and tell you the arrangement that they have with a local person. Oh, I love this place. Could you imagine being here? Look at this area. How amazing is this? Does it get any better, folks? Does it get any better than this? And we have another surprise through there and another one round this corner. Just wait. I mean, just imagine sitting here and looking at these incredible views. I just love the way they've done these different gravel areas and different, well, wait while you see that. What an incredible place. I don't know if you can just make out the lake. It looks sky blue should see that a little bit better from one of the higher floors. Amazing. Let's start again from this side of this terrace, because again the owners have done so many little extra features such as this. Look at the way they've used the stone. They've actually done this. Used the stone to create these beautiful archways. Used some of the original doors and created a storage area. So practical, but it fits in so well. Obviously a table on the outside for those of you who love the sun. Personally, I'll stick to under here. And remember, the vast majority of furniture is coming with this property, including all of this. There's just a dining table and chairs that they're taking with them, and obviously ornaments and pictures and paintings and things like that they'll be taking, but all of this will be staying. I will point out what's not staying. What do you think of this area? Could you see yourself sat here enjoying these unbelievable views and this unbelievable atmosphere? And we've got a bit of a surprise coming up, but I'll show you that shortly. Amazing. Okay, let's go and take a look at the outdoor kitchen. Love these as well. Actually tied up at the top along the wire, and also at the bottom. Everything's been done to perfection. Let's have a look down onto our kingdom and down to the restaurant below. Amazing. It looks incredible from all angles, this property. And I also love the colour of the plasterwork that they've used here, because it matches what they've used in between the stone. Works so well. And the house has been completely reinforced. It's had underpinning done on the house, and also this is a huge amount of steel in. This place is going nowhere. Obviously when you're on a hill like this, buildings want to go down. But this place, and it's all been done properly with a fantastic local geometer and local builders. Look again at these little archways, these attention to details, these little troughs that they have in here. There's just so many little features, including a sleeping cat who's not asleep now. You look very happy there. Why am I talking to a cat? Anyway. So here it says Papa Pietro's Pizzeria. That's the name of this. Look how amazing this is. Could you imagine yourself cooking out here? Entertaining guests while looking at these unbelievable views. And all these trees, they're all your trees. So if you wanted to, I don't like keep saying to take trees out, but there's maybe a couple that I would maybe take out just to open the views up even more. That would be your decision. Love the finish on this place as well. Love these tiles. And we've got lots of storage underneath here. The brilliant pizza oven. Barbecue. Noisy flip-flops from me. And a sink. How amazing. I told you I had a fantastic place for you today, didn't I? Did you expect this? And this is all your land as well. You'll see shortly. This barn is also part of the property, and the land goes on. It goes up to a tall tree there, but I'll show you when we get higher up. It's going to be a long video, folks. You're going to have to listen to me rattling on for quite a while. But it's worth listening to me with properties like this, don't you think? Blown away. I am absolutely blown away. And we haven't even seen inside yet. Let me show you the other little surprise. Back onto the terrace. I have to be careful when I'm filming inside as well, because there's lots of mirrors around. And I've got my shorts, flip-flops. I'm in beachwear again, ladies and gentlemen. Not very professional, is it? I'll be avoiding the mirrors. Okay, are you ready for this? I'll show you in there shortly. But don't you just love the way they've finished this barn off, even though behind is nothing? But it's an incredible finish. Even some of the cut glass that they've got here, they really have thought this through so well. So it is morning, so this is shaded at the moment, but it won't be soon. Property as well on this middle floor has got all the strengthening ties. Love all this original stonework. Look at some of these window frames. All original. And are you ready? You have your very own dip pool. Look at this. You could sit here like a king or queen. I am so tempted. So they didn't go for the full-size swimming pool. They didn't want the work of a full-size swimming pool. They just wanted somewhere where they can cool down. So I don't know if you can see it here. I know you can see my shadow. I don't know if you can see anything else. But these are seats, sort of a seat around this part. And then you've got the steps to go in. How amazing is that? And while you're sat there relaxing, you could be looking at this. As I mentioned before, just the finish of these windows. Can you see my reflection? Ready for the beach today. Oh, I really would love to jump in that. It's a great idea. Look how amazing the house looks from here as well. And this area, I'll take you up there just to show you where that goes to. Just carries on into the rest of the land. Let's go and have a quick look at that. Show you as much as possible without it being a 3 hour long epic film. I'm not sure if my camera is gonna be able to put up with doing a one take on this one, because I feel like it's slightly heating up. We'll see. So yeah, this just to show you, then heads back up to the road at the top. All of this is all yours. This little track all belongs, and obviously that's the road to the top. This beautiful old oak tree. How amazing that is. And the land goes up to the big oak tree, this oak tree here at the top, and then runs all the way down the hill. There's just a strip of land that belongs to somebody else between the road at the bottom and up here. So this is ripe for development. What would you do with this barn? More accommodation maybe? Or just leave it as it is? Let's go have a quick look at that from the bottom. I'll show you another couple of things they've got here. So it's actually run by gas for the heating and hot water. And the owners tell me that they mainly use their own wood and they mainly use their wood burners in the winter time. But if they want to use gas, they do. And this is where one of the boilers is, because the bottom two floors run from one boiler and the top floor run from another, which is fantastic really, because you could close up the top if you don't need, if nobody's here, or it could be a completely separate apartment. You could maybe rent it out if you wanted to do that, or maybe just use it when you have guests. It's great to have flexibility. And the gas is delivered, and yes, they do come, the trucks come down the road that goes beyond, that I mentioned before, that the owners don't use as much, but they do actually use. I was speaking to them about that, and they went off to let me do the video, and they went using the other road that comes to the bend round where the oak tree is and leads to the top there. As I said, the road access shouldn't even be an issue for anybody. I would live here with no problem whatsoever. Look at the beautiful doors, and again these little features, superb. Quick look at the barn from down here, and then we can go into the house. So the pump does have the pool does have a pump, all professional stuff. Quick look at this. As I said, this is ripe for development, or maybe you would do nothing. Which way does this open? Oh yes, home's this way. It's huge, huge place. Obviously they've done some works to strengthen it up, but this is a future project for you, isn't it? And then we re-enter paradise. What do you think, folks, so far? Let me know in the comments. Write a comment. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Are we ready to go inside? Say yes, David. I can't believe these views. They're so unbelievable. So there's two ways in, but I'm going to use this one down here. You'll notice that all the doors, windows and everything, they all have fly screens. Everything's reasonably new. Are we ready to do this? Are we ready to go inside? Let's go into the kitchen and let's walk around this unbelievable property. Let's do it. Okay, so we are into the incredible kitchen area. Just look at this. I'm going to close the fly screen behind me. Obviously has doors and fly screens, and you know, it's strangely cool. Well, it's not strange, but it's so cool in this place. Look at the thickness of the walls. They must be nearly a metre thick. I know in the bedrooms they do have aircon, but very certainly keeps the heat out. Look at this. Look at the finish. Very high quality. So they have two ovens, the microwave and a coffee machine, and then some fantastic spaces, lots of drawers, lots and lots of space. I love the LED lighting as well. Beautiful central aisle. If you're wondering where the fridge is, there it is. These tops are beautiful. What are you thinking, folks? Could you imagine yourself here? What an incredible kitchen. And that's me at the moment, feeling hot, hot, hot. Look at this as well. Where is it? It showed me, look at this nice, nice herb drawer. Amazing. Everything is quality. Really like the colour of these cupboards as well. Really, they look fantastic. Dishwasher there as well. Amazing. They both love cooking, and this kitchen has been designed perfectly for that. Okay, let's move on into the dining room, which again is an amazing space. And again with some of the original features around the window. I love these colours as well. Really love the colours. So this furniture won't be staying. So this will be going, that will be going, and this will be going. But they do have another table that they will put in place. And obviously the paintings will also be going. But they are leaving some great things behind. Some great little decoration features. Does that make sense? I love this. And what they tell me is, because the lounge is actually, the indoor lounge is on the top floor, because from April until October, sometimes longer, their lounge is out there, that amazing terrace, and then they use the dining area and the kitchen area. And then in the winter, they use their lounge upstairs. But they said more often than not, they still use the outdoor patio area even in winter time. How incredible is this? So obviously as we move up, behind here is basically the ground. So as we move up, the property then goes further back, if you like. Love these stairs. Mirror alert. This area, maybe it could be an office, maybe a little bit more storage. And look at these incredible doors that they have made. These are the original doors to down here, because these areas just used to be cantinas, just probably where animals would have been kept. And they used the original door and had a metal frame built. How fantastic are they? I love things like that. Amazing. Again, all quality. And the stairs, with these beautiful tiles on the stairs again. Everything has been done so well. Are we ready to continue? What a place. What an amazing place. So moving up, we have this area, which is almost like a little bit of another hallway, if you like, because you can get outside there, which is where the boiler was that I showed you before. The owner is going to leave, or they are going to leave, things like this. These are some of the original shutters, and they've actually done them themselves, painted the famous trabocchi of this area, which incidentally, you're about half an hour away from the beautiful Trabocchi coastline. But they are going to leave these, and this, all the owners' hard work. Amazing. I said before, when they bought this house, it was a fair old wreck, but then they started to develop it a little bit. as they move along. I don't know if you can see some of these photographs. This was when some of the work started, but this is the kind of condition that it was in. I don't know if you can make that out. I love these little bits of stone that are here and also in this area. So as I mentioned before, this is the way out back onto the area where the pool is. And there's so many ways to get in and out of this property. Okay. So as I say, the lounge is up again. You could play around with the layout if you wanted to, but I don't think I would. Again, a few more shots of the first stage of the development. But here they just used to live in this top floor, and all of these rooms were just nothing. You can see nothing's been done. They're amazing what they've done to it. Okay, take a look at the master suite. This is incredible. This is huge. How beautiful is this? And all of this furniture will all be staying, and it all looks brand new, to be fair. These wardrobes are fantastic as well. And each one of the bedrooms has aircon as well. But again, to be fair, I'm amazed how this place is keeping so cool. Getting a nice draft coming through here. I should imagine when the sun comes round this side, you may have to close those off later and open the side ones, but how amazing is this? Maybe you could use this as part lounge, part bedroom if you didn't want to go to the top floor. There's so many options. Love it. And from here, you've got the amazing, stunning views once again on your very own little balcony. It's mind-blowing, isn't it? Absolutely mind-blowing. And there's another balcony off the ensuite, this one here, and I'll show you that ensuite in a second because that is something really special. And these windows all have the shutters as well on the outside, so they have shutters, fly screens and the main windows. Amazing. Close this fly screen again, and then off your bedroom you also have a terrace, just in case you were stuck for places to sit out. This is a great size, and you can also work your way through the house from this other entrance. I'll show you that shortly. Then we've got a couple of surprises under here. This terrace is fantastic. Views over your garden, plus those incredible views again. Are you getting bored of these views now? Amazing. And speaking of amazing, wait until you see what I'm going to see now. Did I just say wait until? Until? I actually said it correctly this time, didn't I? Wait while you see this bathroom. Are you ready? Look at this. Is this luxury or is this luxury? Wow. Should mention at this point as well that this bedroom, oops, just broke somebody's scales. That's the bedroom And I need to check the bathroom actually as well with them, but certainly the bedrooms, this floor, the bedrooms and downstairs is all underfloor heating. There's a room at the front here that uses a radiator, but the rest is underfloor heating, and downstairs is underfloor heating as well. Just remember to tell you that, considering I was just looking at that radiator there and it just reminded me. Look how amazing this is. I could easily get in that shower. I reckon 5 of me could get in there. Incredible. And this beautiful bath. And look at the tap. Amazing. You can lay in the bath looking at these amazing views. Once again of Palombaro. Could you do that? Could you see yourself doing that? Lounging away in the bath and looking at the views. Isn't this incredible? And again, some of these stone features coming through. But I love this time how they've used grey in here to match the overall look of this bathroom. They will be taking the fish with them, so the fish will not be staying, but the owner tells me that he will obviously make any repairs and change the tiles, any that's got holes in them from where these have been put up. What about that for a bathroom? Incredible. Incredible. Okay, moving on. So these are the areas. So this floor and the floor below are what they use for most of the year. Now let's show you the rest of this place. We do have little storage. There's another one of these on the next floor up. Little storage areas. Keep Hoover and things like that. Jackets and the rest of it. Again, this is sort of like a little bit of an entrance area that also has a bathroom. It's been thought out so well, this. Having all these different areas. Love this as well. Again, the owner has done this. They're going to leave that as well. A wild boar, you see plenty of those running around these areas. So you have a bathroom area here for when you have visitors. And this leads back out once again to the patio. And these, because they don't have the shutters on the outside here, they have a electric, I don't know if you can see that, I don't know if my video is picking that up, but you press these, he says, oh there you go, you see how that's closing the blind that's actually fitted inside the double glazing. What a great idea. And this, even the doors, you can feel the quality, the opening and closing is so, the thickness of these doors. Didn't think I'd be talking about the opening and closing of doors, but there you go, you can just feel the quality. And again, this has the usual fly screens on that as well. Couple of surprise rooms there, and I've just surprised the cat. Sorry about that, we're having a little sleep. Great little entertaining space in there, but I'm going to show you that later. Keep watching the video. This is obviously the terrace off the bedroom that we just come from. The beautiful stone. I love these floors as well. I love the tile choice. I love everything about this place. It is just stunning beyond belief. Onwards and upwards. And all these stairs are so simple as well, so easy. Very easy stairs. And let's go to the remaining bedrooms, well, bedroom and lounge. sorry, bedrooms and lounge. This is the original floor. So they didn't put underfloor heating here because they didn't want to take up the original floors. So obviously they have the traditional radiators. Notice how I'm avoiding the mirror. It's the original fireplace. This is where they lived before. They just lived on this floor when they first bought the place. And the kitchen was here. So again, let's start from the outside. This, when you've got guests, you could use this as a separate entrance. Maybe, if you wanted to, you could do something to block part of this up if you wanted to rent it out. Maybe if you want to do something like that, so people can't venture down into yours. I'm sure some local craftsmen will be able to work something out. And this, again, leads out onto a huge terrace. And here we're at street level, if you want to say road level. Imagine giving this to your guests, and there's your key, enjoy. We'll go up onto that last terrace shortly, once I finish this one. So in here, what they've done as well, they've been really clever, and again, this is for when they've got guests. This little cupboard here has a little fridge, and just things, coffee machines, things like that, things that people would use while they're staying here, so they're not coming down into your private area too early in the morning. So let's have a look at these. We have another enormous bedroom, beautifully done, and the original floors. Again, I love the way even the kind of paint that they've used in here, because these tiles are, I'm not going to say purple, violet, would you say? I don't know. Not very good with colours. But they've brought that onto the wall as well. Everything is just perfect. Beautiful windows and doors. They do have shutters on. And again, this bedroom has aircon. And it is huge. And all of this furniture will be staying again. You can just come and move straight in. Incredible place. And this has an ensuite. Beautiful tiles. Once again. And behind me is another huge shower. Huge shower. Incredible. Love this bedroom. Moving round, we then have what they class as their spring or more winter. I'll just quickly show you this again. Living area, which you'll see shortly. It's a great space, that, actually. They did say there is the original water, and there's also, I think, a gas connection into the wall. So if ever you did want to have this as, maybe have a little 2-meter kitchen area there and have it as an independent apartment, you could do that. And here we have another one of these clever storage rooms. And then we have this beautiful, absolutely stunning living area. It's huge. And they were telling me that these fires, when they turn them on in the winter time, they tell me that it just heats up so much of the house. They very rarely use the gas. But I suppose it depends if you're a cold type of person or not. What a beautiful living room. And just in case you needed a little bit more outside space, you have a balcony out here. One of many balconies with those amazing views. But you also have this incredible terrace. How amazing is this? And all of this furniture will be staying as well. I love this. Really, really love this. These must be, the chairs must come from, oh yeah, there they are. Amazing. Love that. And what can we say about these views? What can we say about these views? Can you see the lake more now? Over in the distance there? I am lost for words. I am lost for words. Did I mention that I'm lost for words? And I actually think, with some clever engineering, the fact that I live over here in this group of houses, I reckon we could get a zip line from one to the other. Would you be interested in that? I think I'm losing it. I'm losing myself in this amazing place. And then we have another bedroom. So the third bedroom, again with ensuite. And let me just close this door up. Let's have another last look at this. And then welcome to the third bedroom, again with aircon. This is the smaller of the three, but it's still a great size double. This is actually a king size bed, they tell me, so the size, plenty of room in this bedroom. And the great thing is it also has access to that incredible terrace. Amazing. Love this, the way they've made this as well, using some of the original doors that they found in here. And just like the others, it has an ensuite. And even this is a great size. Beautiful tiles again. And a great size shower. Amazing. I really don't know what else to say to you other than mind-blowing. This place is just amazing. And I love the way they've used the spaces. Yes, the living room's on a different floor to the kitchen that's at the bottom, but it all works. It all works in its own incredible way. Some people may say, no, let's have this as a bedroom and we'll use the living room on the next floor down. I would leave it exactly as it is, because just as they say, they spend their life down on the bottom two floors because of the weather and that beautiful covered terrace that they have. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Let's show you the couple of surprise rooms. One in particular is a amazing room. Let's head down there now. I'll show you that, and then we're going to do a quick final thought, because she's been very good listening to me go on and on and on and on and on and on. Creaking knee, did you hear the cracking knee? Nearly 50, you know. Oh no, by the time this video comes out, I will be 50. That's terrible. My life is flying by. Okay, let's head out here and show you this. So imagine doing a little bit of entertainment. Imagine, I don't know, you fancy doing some wine tasting. You buy some wine from the local vineyard, or maybe you've just picked your fantastic olives and want to show off that, and you just want to invite a few friends round to enjoy time together. Well, look at this place. How amazing is this? What a great little entertaining space. This huge marble top. Don't know how on earth they got that in here. Again, some of the stone reveals. They did say that they were going to tank it off to put to have another layer of wall, if you like, but they wanted to keep the original stone. Yes, sometimes it has the moisture in it and it can create some of these effects, but that's natural stone, that's what it does. But what an amazing little place. And I believe they've got two fantastic dogs. I believe this is their little hiding place in the evening time. Love this. Lots of storage. It's just a cool place to hang out, isn't it? Keep their olive oil that they've from their own trees, and just look at the colour. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, olive oil is actually green. It's not like the terrible stuff that we buy in supermarkets. This is the real McCoy. And when they're first picked, and it's like a bright green and really peppery, it's fantastic. So there you go. You can create your own olive oil. Amazing little hangout place. What would you use this for? Would you have it as that? Just have a few friends round, try a few bottles of wine. Amazing, amazing. Love it. There's no heating in here, so it's just used as an entertaining area. And then in here, I'm losing my words. We also have an office space. Fantastic. Again, no heating in here, but you probably won't need it. And they have broadband here. Not sure if it's with Starlink or where the broadband's from, but it's hardwired into here. What do you think, folks? That's all the living space. I told you it was going to be amazing, didn't I? Did you expect this? I am blown away. Absolutely blown away. And you've been very good, being so patient. Shall we do final thoughts? Let's do it. So before final thoughts, I've completely forgot to show you the top floor, or underneath the roof, and the garage. Yes, there you go. That's obviously the sun that's had some sort of effect on my dwindling brain cells at the moment, I think. Can't help but stop and look at these views. I knew what I was doing, really. I knew that I couldn't go to final thoughts at that stage. I just said it, just, you know, so you thought the video had finished. That relief when I say, are you ready for final thoughts? Oh, feel like I'm on top of the world here. Look at this. Another terrace. Maybe you could just hide away up here on your own. So remember that this road here, this is actually private, because the original track that was used by farmers is actually somewhere up here. And you actually own this land as well. So from the end of the land, this is all private. The garage I'm going to show you in a sec. Just feel like I'm on the top of the world. And it goes up to not this oak tree, the second oak tree, so just on that bend there, where you can actually go up there and get to the road at the top. But the land is from that oak tree and drops all the way down the valley. But they do have an arrangement with somebody local. I think they pay about 150 to 200 euros, and he comes and sorts out the land under the olive trees and cuts all the grass as well, as in the big field at the bottom. Amazing. It's great that somebody else looked after it. Costs very little, and you get to know your neighbours as well. Look at those views. Just gets better every time. And here they have a laundry room and storage. Great idea. Everything you need in here. Lots of storage. And even more storage underneath the roof as well. Fantastic. We'll head down to the garage. Now this, they have not done any work on the garage at all. And it does have a huge crack on it, but it's been stood for years and years and years and years, and will probably stay stood for years and years and years and years and years. They were actually going to, at one point they thought about demolishing it and just having it, all of this as parking area. Then they thought about doing it up. In the end they didn't do anything with it, but it's ready for you to do something with if needs be. It's on the documents, so it can be restored on the outside and made look similar to the house, or you can use it, as I say, as parking. If you demolish the whole thing, you can maybe have a carport or something like that there. Entirely your choice. It's not going anywhere, this thing, even though it looks like it's seen better days. But it would be easy to do this place up. The owners currently use this as their parking area, and they sometimes use this as their turning circle. Amazing. Let's have a quick look at the garage, because it is huge. The owner will be leaving some tools behind. He's taking his larger tools, but he said he will leave some behind. Huge. And then there's the garage at the other side. They don't have any lights in here, but I think you can get the kind of idea. That's the garage door, and there's some equipment in there for the olives as well. So as I said, the owner will be taking lots of the larger tools, but he said he will leave a selection of tools for new owners. So there you go, even more space, but it's usable, the garage. Yes, it could do with tidying up on the outside, but that's just a future project for you once you've decided what you want to do with it. Okay folks, should we now go to final thoughts? I think we should. Let's do it. I just had to start final thoughts from here. I'm blown away with this place. Absolutely blown away. What an incredible home this is. An incredible location, a stunning location, unbelievably panoramic. We're close to everything here. Many towns and villages around, all the services that we need around. It's just an amazing place to live. Half an hour to the coast, 45 to ski, and you could even have the option of a zip line running direct from my house to yours. Not sure if we get permission. I'm not sure if we dip down a little bit too much in the valley, but anyway, I'm sure we can find a way to do it. What an unbelievable place. What a joy it has been to video this place. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's taken a while, but this place deserves everything, all the effort that goes into these videos. This place is just amazing, and that's my telephone that's spoiling my final thoughts. You'd have thought that I would have turned that off, wouldn't you? Anyway, let's get back into it. Now I've ruined the atmosphere. Joking aside, what an incredible place. I just love it. Can you imagine yourself sat here? Can you imagine this being your lounge for 6 months out of the year? More than 6 months. Could you imagine yourself in the outdoor kitchen? Well, folks, you know what to do, don't you? You know what you have to do on this one. What do you have to do? You have to send an email to info@homeinitaly.com. We deal with everything on a first come, first served basis. Get your email in. Snap up this amazing place. Come and live in our area. That's just going to blow you away. So whatever you do, whatever you are doing, stop what you're doing. Send the email and get yourself this incredible, stunning, beyond belief property, and come and enjoy life in beautiful Abruzzo. Do not miss this one.